Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. In the last episode, we started planning our new waste facility and I'll come and do a little bit more work on this in just a minute. One of the things I just wanted to do first is start using some of our mechanical components. As you can see, we are absolutely fully loaded on those mechanical components. So we could certainly start looking at exporting them. But I'd rather just use them first. But I think export of mechanical components is definitely a very good option for us. Let's have a quick look at what the export for mechanical components actually will be. That's pretty good actually. 1,300 per ton gives us a fair bit. I mean, that's very. It's nowhere close to what we're doing with nuclear fuel, but it's probably the best other option we have, really. Oh, well, at the moment. What are we getting for food? Let me just have a quick look. Food. There we go. Oh, yeah, food's almost nothing. Clothing is our other big one. Clothes is much better than mechanical components. So whether we actually want to do that, I don't know. But the first thing we do want to do is get a bit of a distribution going. Now, I don't think I need another distribution facility. This one will do. I'll buy us a nice big covered hull truck over here. Total capacity. Maybe even two of them. I think that would be pretty good. You're not going to load up any of those things. So from that one, you'll do that and you'll do that, right? That's what the first move is going to do. The next move, and I always pause when I do this, you're going to pick up that over there up to 0, right? And then from there, you're going to start distributing it to a number of different locations. So, for instance, you can distribute here, right? You can definitely distribute there up to 90%. That's fine. So that's the one. The only other spot we've got mechanical components is all the way over here. And so I do wonder whether we actually want to run that one as well at 90%. So let's do that. That will, I think, stop the imports. And maybe those two trucks by themselves should be sufficient. Or alternatively, I'll just get an extra truck. And then between the 3 trucks, they should really be able to sort that out. Right? 3 of them should be pretty good. So now, hopefully, it's going to go and move it to the right spots. Right, so if I have a look over here, it's got mechanical components here, but nowhere close to it. And the rail distribution, I think, is only moving, or actually, where is mechanical components currently coming from? I think it's Border Imports, right? Border Imports is bringing in mechanical components, but only up to 30%. Temersky Warehouse. Yeah, so these are the 2 spots, and they're only going up to 30%. So if we top it off, that'll be our backup. So I like that. They are all out of the way, ready to go. That one truck, I think, should be more than sufficient in terms of moving things through. So there we go. Our distribution is set up. We're not exporting just yet. We'll leave it be. We don't need the money. So we'll leave it be for the time being. Now, I'm not going to, the one thing I want to do is get into the electronics components, but we will move on to that in after we've done kind of the waste. So thinking about the waste again, and I've seen an absolutely amazing tutorial video from Caffeine Encrypted, and I'll link it in the comments down below if you want to have a look at it. But it kind of opened my eyes as to how powerful sorting and recycling can in fact be. The chain we have here is appropriate, but I'm kind of wondering whether we can just make it a little bit kind of better. I'm just worried. Let's just have a quick look. So we're going into, the first thing is supposed to go into scrap. So mixed waste goes into scrap, and we need to make sure that there's no hazardous waste going into this, but so we need to do hazardous waste separately. So mixed waste goes into scrap. Scrap then removes construction waste. So we go from the, or metal scrap, sorry, removes metal scrap, goes to this facility here. Then it goes into aluminum separation, goes into the aluminum recycling plant over there. Then it goes into general separation. From there, it goes into a recycling plant or a gravel recycling plant. And what will be left over still here is needs to go into incineration. So from here, we actually now need incineration. So potentially, I'm going to go and just remove these two and see if we can go into incineration here as well. What I wouldn't mind doing is actually giving us a nice big, so see, this is my concern with this setup we've got going on over here. But let's see if we can't improve that setup. Let's just redo the entire thing. We'll do it in a very similar manner. I just want to make sure we do leave enough room for the incineration. So let's close out all of that. That one is bringing in mixed waste for us, by the way. Okay, and we've got some stuff going on here. What we would like to, first things first, go to waste, grab me the scrap separation, right? That is the first one. Now, I don't want, we could do that, right? But if we wanted to, no, I think if we flip it around, we don't necessarily want to do that. I'm fairly comfortable with this. So let's do that one, okay? And from there, you would like to do metal, right? Steel recycling. So scrap goes into steel recycling. And what we need to just think about, is there anything else that goes into steel recycling? Not that I'm aware of. If we wanted to do buffers, we could. But maybe let's try it without buffers first. So that goes into steel recycling there. Now, what then comes out from here is we still need to then go to aluminum. And I think aluminum we can kind of run to the off to the one side over here. I'm pretty comfortable to do that. We'll run aluminum off to the one side. We should... Just bear in mind that from aluminum, we still want to do the aluminum recycling facility, which is this one. So we may start to run into a little bit of trouble in terms of distances. But let's have a look. So that's at least a one linear move out that way. So that's the end of that line. These things will still generate their own waste, by the way, which we still need to go put back into this area. But it can just be via road, to be honest. Or it just goes to incineration. So, okay, so there we go. So from there, so we've done the aluminum. Now, general separation goes out of this one, we go to general separation. Where we can again potentially run. Aha. So if we were to do that, so I'm kind of tempted to maybe do it to the other direction because it seems like that can actually work. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the other side instead. Let's go to the other side. We just need to make sure we've got a little bit of a thing here for our roads. So we go from there to aluminum separation. We need to... no. We need to do this. Right? If we were to do that, okay, let's do that. And then from there, it goes to the to this facility. So let's just do that. Try and get this road to work over here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay. So that gets... this is not going to work because I need this guy to come back over this way. Flip it around, please. Try that one more time. Didn't think about that. I need the aluminum separation. And we need you to please flip it around. Okay, that's going to be a little bit more problematic there. But maybe not too problematic. We can still kind of make this work, I think. Okay, and now from here, we will have to do general separation. Yeah, see, now it's becoming a little bit too much. So let's just move things over a little bit more. Sorry, I just want to try and get this thing right now. So scrap first. Can we flip it around? I think that's kind of the idea that we had. Ooh. So no, we can't flip it around. It's going to have to do... no, definitely flipping it around. So it's kind of be something like this. Is it? We want it to go through that way. Here we go. This is the one. Actually, I would just want to pop it in there, see if I can get that to connect. I can, and we should still get our. We should still be able to get something to connect in here, maybe. Grab me this. Get rid of the steel facility. Steel recycling. Is that steel? Yeah, steel. The steel comes out from over here. And presumably we would want to actually give it a little bit of room so we can put one of these guys in there. Something like that, really. The other way around, actually. That's the plan. Maybe we flip it to the other side for the road connection. Yeah, I think that's safer. Okay, so we do that. So at least we can bring metal scrap back this way, should we want to. This guy is the aluminum one. So let's grab our aluminum separation. Flip that one around. Yeah, that's the one. So we get that nice and tight over there. Yeah, keep it nice and tight like so. I think I might move this one a little closer, actually. So we'll keep that one there. We'll give it we can't do that. We just have to do this. Come on, make that work. Excellent. We'll get that one in place. This is the aluminum recycling plant. We'll bring a little bit closer. Flip that around. That should work, actually. That's actually looking much better. That is fine. We don't need that to be much more aggressive than that. Now we go for general separation. And general separation, we would like to achieve something reasonable here. So let's flip this around. That's not going to work. We need the other way around. And we will need a little something... like this. That might work, but I'm a little worried about our road connection. Okay, if we do that, can we get our road connection through here? Ooh, we can. That'll be awesome. Come on, make it work. There you go. Excellent. So that'll work. Can we get the conveyor connection to work? We can. Beautiful. So that gets you to the next level. Okay, and then from here, you've got the general waste. That needs to go to... that goes back into this. So we'll put some more scrap in there. I think we'll be okay with the rest, though. It can do aluminum as well. And so is the idea that you do... potentially the idea is that you go to aluminum as well, but there should be so little aluminum, and I'm not too worried about that. So from here, you want to do construction waste. So the gravel, to the gravel facility. Gravel recycling, which should find you workable in a location such as this. That's okay, and we should be close enough to get people to walk there. And the other one we would like to do is get the plastic facility going. And that would be it, really. But also from here we do get the incinerator to function. We need to just be a little bit cautious in terms of all of these steps. So if we were to then do that, I think that'll work. I think that'll work there. We'll have a bit of a look here. I think that will work. Come on. Yeah, that'll work. That's awesome. That is very good. We'll have a look at all of these other things. From here, we would want to output our waste to be burned. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and grab... shall we just do the big transfer? I think the big transfer could work. If we do the big transfer like this, I think it'll actually make sense for us. Yeah, I'm not too opposed to what this is doing. If we were to do that one there, and then we want an incineration plant, probably just a big one. We would want it to do, yeah, something like this. Yeah. So if we do that, we'll have an incinerator plant there, and that should really work. And then from here, we would output to a massive facility that can kind of store it for us, right? And where it can turn into ash. So there we go. I think that is our facilities. We do need some storage facilities though, for some of these guys. So let's get our roads in here, in and out of here. So we would like, let's do this. I believe that'll work. Come on, I need to get you out of there. Okay, so let's do that first. Now we'll do this. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not too opposed to that. We'll run it out there. Okay, we'll have to see how that works. This guy, tie us in over here, and we'll also get a road connection out into that general direction. We probably need people to be walking to all of this stuff. We will need a bit of a road in here. So we can run a bit of a road out there. We'll tie that one in there and that one in there. Oh, the one thing is this is exporting plastic. So we could use an open storage somewhere. So let's have a quick look. If we grab storage, open storage, please. Small open storage. Ooh, we really can't make that work. So we'll have to move open storage items somewhere else. Unless, can I? Let's quickly try one more thing. I'm just going to remove these connections. I'm going to get rid of this guy and try the plastic facility one more time. Plastics, to do plastic recycling. Okay, can we could make this work. We could. We need to be cautious here. Why is that saying it's only going to go into that general direction? That's an interesting one. But then realistically, what I needed to do is go here. Let's see if we can make that work. Can we get that to work? Oh, beautiful, we can. Can we get that to work? I think we can. So I think that'll push through in that direction. But what we might do is we might leave that out first. Can we get our road connection through here? That's the big question. It looks like we can. We'll do that. That'll be nice. We'll get that to work. We'll get that to tie in there. Now we can actually get a storage in here. So we should have enough room there for a little bit of storage. Might move things around if we don't. So what can we do in terms of open storages? So if we grab this guy, that's not going to work, but there's some others, I think. That's the only one. Is there another open storage? Let's just have a quick look. So open storage wise, we've got the small one. And that one, I think, will work. No, it's got a wide footprint. Remove the road though. How much does this actually take though? 264 tons of plastic. And this one is a bit more. That one's actually a lot closer to working. And to be honest, we could get this one to work over here and just make sure the road connection goes around. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Let's go up to there. Get our open storage in here. Grab that guy. We'll do that. We will need it nice and tight though, the road around here. Come on, give me my road. We will need it nice and tight over there. Ooh, I like it. Good. Oh, really? Can we pull you back just a tad? Probably can. There we go. Are you in there? Beautiful. Look at that. Now that's working. Now we do need a gravel storage out here, so that's okay. We don't necessarily need to pick that up by train. We can have vehicles come and pick that up. That seems pretty reasonable to me. We do need the road. Actually, we do need the road to connect to this side, but we need some storage first. So give me some kind of gravel storage over here. Maybe the bigger, slightly bigger one. Yeah, look at that. That's actually a pretty reasonable spot for it. We'll go all the way around there. That's good. I like that. So there's the gravel storage on that side. So that'll get that one moving. This is the steel recycling plant. So we need an open storage over here. So very similar. Oh, we don't have any open storage. Where's this guy? Aluminum recycling plant. So we don't have an open storage for aluminum. How much does an aluminum recycling plant actually carry? 40 tons. I think that's going to be fine. I don't think we're really not going to generate much in that space, but we will be generating a fair bit over here. So let's just get an open storage for steel, right? No. Oh, hang on. This is plastic. This is no. I need to switch that around. Sorry. I've been missing out. So what I need to do is get a big storage for steel. I need to go back and fix that. Where's my storage? Come on. Okay, so open storage for steel. I don't think it's a 4K version, but maybe the medium size. What is that? That's it. Oh, actually, you can do that one. 700 tons of steel. If we were to do, I think that is pretty reasonable. So there we go. We'll store steel over there. We'll get this road connection to work. Get out of there, right? That'll work. What we'll do is we'll put on a road down here. We'll do something like that. Tie these together over here, and we'll go up here. That's fine. Get that to work. That should be okay. This I need to swap out. Let's quickly do so. I might need to just trim all of these roads a little bit again. So it is, in fact, actually not an open storage. It is a closed storage, a warehouse for some stuff there. So go over here, give me a warehouse, and now we can actually grab something a little smaller. So this one can accommodate 50 tons of plastic, maybe a little bit bigger than that would be good. 100 tons. Can we make 100 tons work like this. We can. So 100 tons can go directly in there. That's going to be nice and tight. 100 tons of plastics can go in there. I do wonder what's happened in this location. Is that fine? Let's make sure to... Yeah, that's not working. Let's trim that back a little bit. Try that one again. There we go. Try that one in here. Try that one in there. Excellent. Now that's pretty good. Now this is looking a little bit better here. We'll go around and see about that. So that should give us plastic waste, gravel waste, or gravel, plastic, gravel, steel. This is just separating scrap into there and there. This is aluminum recycling. So that one has got aluminum there. This one is generating the plastic waste and the construction waste, so into the gravel. This one is then generating the mixed waste that needs to be burned, goes into the ash. And that really is it, guys. There it is. And we should, even if we have to build a bit of a tunnel, we really should be able to make all of that work. So now let's get our roads all sorted out. Look at our money, guys. So we've got a road that needs to run over that way and somehow connect in with that. We would like to run a road down here. We will need a fire station in this area, so I may as well start building it. We'll need distribution offices and a technical services facility in here as well. So let's quickly see about that. And we do need probably helicopter construction to really get this underway. Or we can buy it. Now, we need a fire station. So I would like a nice big one, please. 4 vehicles should be sufficient. It's an 8-vehicle fire station there. It's not a bad spot for it, to be honest. It will be able to walk to the various facilities. We might need a bus station also. So hopefully we can plan to add a bus station pretty centrally here as well. Do we need a big one like this though? That might be a little bit overkill. I think the 4 will be sufficient, and we should still be able to give it a helicopter, right? Let's flip it around. Okay, so I'd like to do that. There we go. So we'll get that one in place. That should be pretty reasonable. Even if we have to put in a bus station somewhere, we should make that work. I'll be very keen to get a few walkways going. So from here, how do I get people everywhere? You'd be able to walk up there. You'd be able to walk here, here, here. The only one I'm a little worried about are these over here. So really, realistically, we should be looking at maybe a little bit of a pedestrian tunnel. So if we were to just do a pedestrian underpass. Over here, and then where do we need to get people out? On that side and on that side. So if we do something like this. Oh, this one over here needs some people as well. So I think that should really cover it. Let's just make sure we can get through there. We can in fact get through there. Okay, we'll do that. So that gives us that access point. We need access point on this side, but I'm kind of tempted to put a bus stop in here just in case we need it. Let's do that. We've got a little bit of room here. So let's do that. We'll trim that back. We don't necessarily need those access points the way they are. I would like maybe just the stock standard kind of bus stop, right? If we were to do that, that gives us access to a lot of different stuff here. So we need to do that. Let's trim that back and just see about making a little bit of room. So if we were to do this, yeah, I think that's probably about right. We should now be able to get our little pathways by on all sides. So if we do this one, so we do all of this kind of stuff, get that to kind of tie into everything. Whoever is still left will still be able to walk to wherever they want to go. I think that's more than sufficient. Get there. Yeah, they can walk up all the way there. We could even give them a little path, but that should really be fine. We should get them all on the other side. Oh, we need a tunnel. Let's get the tunnel going underground. That should be fine. We also need all of this to be watered and powered, and of course, but anyway, that's a fairly good starting point there. And the only other thing we need to do is all of these can be picked up by truck. What we might also want to do is just get a bit of a truck aggregate loading facility going. So we kind of just do this. Or the one that's going to be the biggest component is really going to be this, right? So let's get a rail aggregate loader here. Got the room, so let's get the train aggregate loading. Probably just the two train aggregate loading. So something like that, right? Just a reasonable little train aggregate loader here, right up against it. That should be absolutely fine. And then what we'll do is we'll run a bit of a road connection through there, through here, and we'll do a very similar thing right there. So here we go. That should be all good. And the last piece that we're tying into is that. So there we go. Everything's tied up nicely. The one thing we're missing is this one that's not working. Like so. And tie that in. All of our road connections are now connected. All of the necessary road connections. So that's our new facility. And presumably that will work, and we should get, everybody should be able to get workers should be able to get here just fine. So let's go ahead and activate that for construction. So that took us quite a while. We'll get that in place. Similarly on the little pathways, we'll activate the pathways. We'll activate the these guys, and we'll also have a bit of a look at the rail. So in the last episode I said, let's have a quick look. If I close that one out and instead we see about running it out, let's F4 it there. So we'll kind of cut it through there, go around here, and then slowly try and naturally get that connection going. I think that kind of gives us a little bit more room to play with. Yeah, I like it. I like that as a way of getting this connection going. So there we go. We will activate that construction and see if it actually starts. So there we go. That is our rail connection. We do need our road connection to also come across here, which shouldn't be too difficult. So let's do that. See if we can't make that work. Actually, probably need to run it straight on that side, and what we'll do is we'll kind of just cut across over here like so. because we will need, getting all of this stuff to work will be an absolute challenge. We won't be able to get up here. Maybe, actually, I'm kind of interested. Can we? How on earth is that working? See that? Yeah, so that doesn't want to work. Really, so what you need is this kind of contour road thing to happen here, but it really doesn't want to do that. Yeah. Anyway, we'll have to see how we actually sort out the contours. So really, the idea is you have a squiggling contour road to go across this mountain, but you will need to flatten out some sections to make that work. So that's our new facility here. I wonder what it will cost to actually get that built. Now, what we do need to do is let's maybe get cracking on some of these. Let's cancel the construction here and try that again. Can we please get this going into 1, and then what we'll do is we will get the construction moving. Come on, everybody construct over here. Now there's construction. Oh, look at this. We are tremendously well organized here. Excellent. I like that. Now, what I want to do is grab these guys, move them over here somewhere so we can start to have a little bit of a play in this area here. So let's do that. See about getting a bit of a distribution, the free distribution office. Oh, no. It's just the depot, right? A road vehicle depot. Yep, okay. We'll have that one there. We also need a free one of these. Oh, and FYI, at the same time, we probably want so if we do, can we really not make it work next to each other here? Bit of a room there. There it goes. Now, what I'm thinking is we should be able to access the highway on that side. So what I'll do is let's break this thing up a little bit over here. And what we'll do is we'll run the road connection all the way up here. And we'll tie that in there. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's already building. But that's interesting. I'm happy for it to construct. That's not a problem. I just don't think it'll be able to go back unless, of course, we do a little bit of a quick little slither of that, and I will pay for that. So that really should get this guy working. And what we can do is we can put a mix signal in here. There we go. So now that section should be buildable. It really should be buildable. That's okay. That's okay. Keep going. Keep building that. That's good. There's a lot for us to do on this side in terms of planning. Look at our money. Guys, what are we doing? We're crazy. We're getting a lot going on here. That's awesome. So that should help us out in terms of getting that track builder across from the one to the other side. That's good. We've got this this connection over here in terms of if we wanted to start making that work. We could also obviously run some pathways and stuff over here. So that does have a rail connection that needs to go in there. And we can see how we tie in on the other side though. We'll need a... Yeah, I'm kind of thinking from a rail perspective, the other thing we want is a pipe. Is it fuel loading, unloading? Fuel loading, unloading. So pretty keen to have that one right on the opposite side there. Might have a look at what we do with that. But anyway, I'm happy to do that. So we have lots of rail coming through here. That needs to run through this way. I wanted to get these guys to come and... we've got 20 on here already. So where is this guy? That guy is necessary. Probably all the way at the bottom is we'll find this guy, which is no longer necessary. So remove you out of the mix. And instead, bring in this guy over here. And come and unload it. Nice and lots of stuff there. Good, good, good. Get that up and running. What we'll want to do is we want these guys. That construction is still underway. I'm impressed by how quickly that went. Let's move all of these guys to this spot over here. Presumably the construction is underway here and we can't actually get there unless we do that. So that they can do that at the same time. That's good. That is very good. Hopefully we'll see all of this work. Is that that under construction? So we should see a track builder making its way here, right? Oh yeah, there it's going back. Okay, good. So that is working. That is working. We should see some stuff over here. We can then do our contour paths, and we can move from there. I wouldn't mind planning out a oil storage over here. So let's get ourselves a bit of an oil storage going. That is... What kind of size are we looking for? So we would need... Yeah, we don't need something major, actually. Something like this could be fine. I think something like that is absolutely fine. Citizens' happiness is too low. We'll have to have a look at... Ooh, there's definitely something wrong. Where is this? Someone's missing something. What is this? What is happening? Food. We're out of food. What's the situation with food? Yeah, we're out of food. What's going on with food? We really shouldn't be selling food if that's the situation. Okay, let's quickly pause the game and have a look at food. Food is critical. If we can't get food, we're in trouble. There's food over here. Now, I'm going to stop the exports of food completely. So no longer will we be exporting any food, right? No food exports. That's as simple as that. We're not going to do it. What we still need to do, though, is move food from here to our various places. So are we not doing that? Promotion of services cargo station. Cargo train station. So why isn't this one moving food over? This one should be moving food, right? We definitely want to unload food there, right? Definitely want to do that. So who's actually bringing food over then? Are we importing food or is food being moved here by truck? Let's just have a look. Who's bringing food here? Oh, yeah, Area Master might be bringing food over here. Yeah, they're bringing food. So that might be the issue. That might be the issue. In the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm quickly going to buy a little bit of food here. I don't want us to... maybe that's a little bit much. So let's just do that. Let's just buy the food in there. Just so we have some food to go on. Okay, and we'll stop it from there. So now these guys should immediately start moving food over. I may actually just buy a slither of food over here as well. Okay, just to make sure that everybody is going to remain nice and happy. Just buy a slither of food in each of these. And cancel that. So at least now we should get the food under control. And I believe the train should bring food over. The train from the distribution facility should bring food over. Let's have a look. What's this guy doing? Food over here. Still haven't seen anybody make a move. Are we missing? Some buildings have unsupported settings. That's okay. Not too worried about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another electric locomotive. I'll just go with this guy. There we go. You're going to go and take food to Commotion of Services. Excellent. Do that. That's fine. Let's just make that happen. Take everything you need and we'll get that going. Okay, perfect. I think the crisis has been averted. It's not too bad just yet. So that's all good. Now, while there's a lot of planning, I was busy with the planning over here. So what we will need to do is so I've got some new pipe stuff. So let's go modded pipe. It's not these. It's, pumping stations. Here we go. It's these guys. So let's underground. There's a few of them. So let's get all of these activated so we can see about using them. Building on fire there. Okay, so we'll get this out of the way. Then we go over here and we have a look at this. So that gives us lots of pipes, pumping station pipes in there, underground, if we were to want to do it the underground version. But we can also do the above ground version, of course. We can just grab this guy and we can see about how that works. So if we were to do this, I think we could even make it a bit bigger, right? Oh, and this is the one that's a tower. Okay, I'm not doing the tower. The tower is a little bit much. So the biggest one we've got is really this or that one. So let me see about doing maybe something like this over here. If we go with this one, so if we do that, and that, ooh, I like it. It's pretty cool. And come on, and this, and then we get it a little tighter there. Beautiful. I like that idea. And then the final one we'll do, yeah, something like this. Get it nice and tight over there. Unless, of course, we want to make a little bit of room in here for a other station to make that possible. And then on the other side of this, we just have the middle one there. And actually, we'll just try and run it. Nice and tight like so. I kind of like that. That looks really cool. We want to put some more in here, and there is an extra spot here, so we'll have to get another little pump forwarding station in there to make that happen. But I'm loving this little oil field situation going on here. And what we might do is from here to there, we might go underground. Just so we can... we don't need a road through there. We don't need a road through there, so let's go underground, get rid of that section, go above ground, and see about whether we can... Yeah, I'm not opposed. That could work. And we can just get our road connections going wherever we need them, which we can do that and that to get all of those road connections working. So that's pretty cool. I like that. That's the new facility. What is that? Oh, tunnel with tram track. Okay, so there's a few more that we have to move. Once we've got our guys over here, this is all ready to go. So we can probably start flattening a few things out and getting our contour road in place, which I might do instead of trying to squeeze in electronics. The demolitions office will start using to demolish some of these buildings once we've got this side up and running. It is a bit slow going. It'll be very slow going in terms of the construction over here. But I'm kind of tempted to in fact make a little bit of a start. What we can maybe do is let's get that. Actually, let's pay for that section, and then we can. The rest should be fairly workable. These guys should be around soon, and we can make. They can help us out. We've got the bus station here, so we can drop people off here to come and work via bus. And of course, what we can do is if we needed to, we can put a train station. Pretty sure we'll find a train station, workable train station location. Also, maybe even something like, if we have to trim it and put it in here somewhere, and then, yeah, actually, we could do it here on the way out. Yeah, that should work. Okay, what I might do now is just do a little bit of planning with regards to our rail connection. So what we want to do is definitely get a rail connection. So let me get rid of this little section through here. It's kind of to indicate where we should end our town. But what I'd rather do here is let's switch this on. Okay, so we can run the rail up here. Let's grab the rail. If we were to do something like this, yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with that. Okay, and what we want to do is we'll want to get rid of this one. We want to get rid of that little piece of road there. There we go. So now we can get the rail to come down here. If we do that, that should be pretty reasonable. We won't be extending the rail this way. If we need to, we'll go underneath over here somewhere. We'll go down and underneath that way, and we can do that. That could work. So that should be fine. That's actually going to be the outside version. So that's actually pretty cool. Can we... Yeah, that should work. If we go on the other side, what does this look like? Yeah, actually that is pretty smooth. Is that bridge built? No, it's built. That bridge is built. We've got a bridge across the river, which we built ourselves. I'm happy about that. So let's quickly do the rest of the planning over here. We'll run the rail over this way. And then, of course, what we'll need to do is do something like this. And we will have to... Yes, I'm a little... You need to take it a little bit further away. If we do that, I'm not opposed to doing that. So if we do this, what I wouldn't mind doing is just maybe trimming it back a little bit up to about there and up to about there. So the idea is that we try and give it a reasonable... Yeah, so that's a bit of a reasonable curve to go that way. And presumably we'll be able to extend into this direction if we wanted to. And then what we just need to do is find... Yeah, that's not bad. We can ultimately go across here. But I don't think that's necessary at this point in time. Want to loop around this way. This construction is underway nicely. And I like that. Okay, now that one thing we still need to do is tie this in. If we were to run something like this, and then do a little something like that. See about what we can do there. Are we actually in fact trying to run it to those ones instead? I don't think it really matters. We should be able to tie all of these together in a reasonable fashion, and we should be able to do a meaningful crossover over here so that everybody can go in any which way direction. And what we'll do is we should be able to make that work, and we should be able to make that work. So there we go, and that is our rail connection tie-in over here. So now this part of the journey does not have to happen. We don't have to run through here, and we can certainly try and restrict that a little bit. Let's quickly go back and see if we've, alternatively, vehicles can run through here. What I'm going to try and do is make sure that we have appropriate bypasses so that you don't necessarily have to tie into any one of these things. And so potentially, maybe I want to get rid of that pipe, put it underground, and have a bypass on this side. So you can, in fact, bypass and join any way you would like. I'm just thinking, with that section there, we may find it difficult to tie in. But anyway, we haven't planned that out yet. We still need to plan out around there. We still need to do a few more things over here. But that's going to be pretty good. And this is going to be our waste facility. And from here, that should be generating all of it as ash. And it should be good. Now, let's drop this and quickly head on over and see if we've managed to sort out some stuff. So this is fully loaded, and everybody should have all of its mechanical components. Yeah, absolutely fully loaded on mechanical components. It's got food available over here. I believe it does. All right. So it needs more food. So we really need more food to be generated. So let's quickly go to our food facilities. Don't pay for any of this just yet. This guy is stuck for some reason. Why can you not find your way? Start or end building is not connected to a road. Now, where are you trying to go, though? Termolski cargo station. Oh, it's not electrified. I'll quickly fix that. I forgot about that being a bit of an issue here. So let's quickly electrify all of this and pay for that. I'm just going to have to deal with that now. Otherwise, that guy's going to be out in the cold. So now you should be making your way back. How's this going? Yeah, okay. Moving slowly. Okay, so we've got that sorted out. This guy should find its way. There we go. Get out of there. Good stuff. Do you have electronic components? Yes, you do. So you should be able to electrify as is required. I might just finish off the electrification over here while we're looking at it. I might just do all of the electrification. And not that one, but this button instead. Let's get all the electrification sorted. Yeah, that's fine. I know you wanted to do it yourself. And then this side, we'll sort that out. So now at least we've got all of this electrification going. We've got 10 million rubles in the bank. So that should be good. How's this going? Yeah, we're kind of keeping track. Got a lot of work to do. A lot of work. But I'm loving it. So let me activate this rail. I'm not going to build it. I'm going to activate all of this rail components. So we could probably make a start on constructing it. I'm comfortable with our new bridge over here. So now we can actually cut across to the other side. We should see this all working. And then it should be rolled and we should get that up and running. And we can start building some bridges and interchanges in this location if we wanted to. I do like all of this forestry next to our oil fields. But that's all good, guys. I think this is where I'm going to actually leave it. Yeah, we've done a lot. Yeah, there's something a little funny about our signaling here. We'll need to keep a little bit of an eye on that. There's a little bit of... yeah, we need to sort out our signaling here. We definitely need to sort out our signaling here. Okay, so let's... what I'm quickly going to do, I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And on the other side, I'm going to do a very similar thing. We may have lost everything, but at least now everybody should be moving through here. Just want to make sure these guys are, in fact, mixed chain. Actually, they need to be chains. I need you to chain out to the other side. So this guy is probably wanting to go somewhere but can't. Okay, no, it'll move now. Get out of there. You should move now. Excellent. Out of the way. Now they should be working a little bit better now. Okay, excellent. Guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Our new waste facility is fully planned. We've got a lot more rail planning done. We've got our very first bridge built. And we're moving along fairly quickly. Yeah, that should all be good. Guys, I'll see you in the next episode. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Bye-bye.